Once upon a time, long, long ago, in a galaxy far, far away, a star was born in the little orange Free State town of Bethlehem. Her name was eventually Evita.
Evita, welcome. Thank you very much. Nice to see you, my dear. Oh, Evita, hello, Tannie. How are you? Oh, my lucky duckling.
Goedemorgen, Evita.
Goedemorgen.
Evita.
For Madiba, eternally yours, Amandla Vrystaat.
Oh, very good. Very, very, very good.
I want to thank you for everything you are doing for us and for being a friend to us and for inspiring us with so much love and so much affection for the future.
You're welcome. You are very generous. You have done a wonderful work too, and we are proud of you. And I mean it when I say you are one of my heroes.
In 2005, she turned 70 years old. So they named a street after her in a town called Darling, the Evita Bezuidenhout Boulevard.
And for the Swartland municipality, we're also very glad and thankful that we can show our appreciation to a very important citizen today while she's still amongst us and not after they're very cold and forgotten. So now you can also be part of this and also enjoy the Evita's Boulevard. It's an honor and a privilege being part of this. Thank you. Thank you.
Who would have thought that Tannie Evita would survive the National Party and then the new National Party? It's very seldom that an ambassador survives a head of government or a head of state. Tannie Evita survived not only Prime Minister John Vorster, she survived Prime Minister P.W. Botha, later President Botha, F.W. de Klerk, President Nelson Mandela. I think we're going to run out of presidents before she runs out of steam. Tannie Evita, many more years, and congratulations on your birthday.
Yes, this is quite a remarkable event. I will never forget the excellent services rendered by my ambassador, Evita Bezuidenhout, as ambassador to Bapeti-Kotsweti. She did wonderful work there, except on occasion she did some very strange things. For instance, at one stage she wanted to incorporate and annex the whole area north of Rustenburg and west of Thabazimbi into the country where she was ambassador. And when I reprimanded her, she said, "But Minister, how can you do that? Don't you understand? You want to prove that the world will accept the independence of these homelands of yours. And the best way to do it is to enable a homeland to annex just about the whole of the Transvaal."
She holds up mirror up to nature, to South Africa. She appeared in 1994 at the ANC's national conference, the second national conference in the year of our freedom. And she poked fun at our icons. And it's remarkable, they lapped it up. So long may she live.
Very glad indeed to have the opportunity of congratulating Evita on her birthday. I have long admired you, Evita, and I'm quite sure that it is your persuasive powers that enabled the only Bantustan to become successful, which was the one to which you were ambassador from South Africa. As a result, people had jobs, they had houses, they had water and electricity. Only you could have done it, and I wish you were here now in South Africa, using your influence to make the present government do the same thing. Lots of love, Helen.
Veel geluk, Tannie Evita. I don't know, and I can't really envisage a South Africa without Tannie Evita in her Cook Sisters and Darling. And I'm sure most of the politicians would love to hate her for speaking the truth. But having the capacity to make us laugh about our own problems. Very few people possess that wonderful skill, and that's why we simply love you, Tannie Evita. You are beginning now towards closer to 100, but may you live to see many, many, many more years. Happy birthday.
Evita Bezuidenhout. This is Cyril Ramaphosa here, your political friend. I wish you the very, very best on your birthday and hope that you grow gracefully, older and nicely and wiser. I will always remember the wonderful, most wonderful moments that you and I had, the times that I got you to brighten up the ANC conference dinner, when you came in and told jokes about everyone, from Madiba himself to Winnie Mandela to Thabo Mbeki, and you just made everybody laugh. Some were very skeptical, but they still loved you. I remember you very fondly, and I wish you the very, very, very best. I'm sorry I can't be there. I would have wanted to have a real dance with you.
Evita, firstly, from my wife Elita, a big hug and her very best wishes. Both of us have the greatest admiration for you. You have proven that political incorrectness can be a tremendous influence which makes a big impact during these times when we are so strangled by political correctness. To the most undiplomatic diplomat and the man who stood beside her whole life, we say happy birthday.
Hallo my skat. Veel geluk op hierdie verjaarsdag. Isn't that wonderful for somebody who bites his tongue trying to speak Afrikaans? But we are so thrilled. You are quite clearly the most famous white woman in South Africa. Ek dink eintlik in Africa. What you have meant to our country is unbelievable, because you helped in those dark days to bring some sense, helped us to laugh, because if we didn't laugh, we were going to cry. You helped us to see that indeed there is a light at the end of the tunnel. You took the Mickey out of every single one. There were no sacred cows. And we need you even more now, when we think we are free and are becoming less vigilant than we should be. But no, we mustn't be too solemn. This is a wonderful, wonderful day, wonderful for all of us. And enjoy your Cook Sisters now. God bless you, God bless you, God bless you. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Evita, Evita, Evita Bezuidenhout. Evita, Evita, Evita Bezuidenhout. Evita, Evita, Evita Bezuidenhout.